even if it does break the zone, I'd rather play on the safe side. Wait for it. So it breaks the zone, whatever daily wick will happen, but then it still can do retest stuff to continue down.
Oh yeah, 100%. You're about to trade. You're not going to miss out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to
could
just dump right now.
Yeah, 100%. Like Paul says, you know, we can come down, but we're not just going to keep going down. We have to have something, you know, for us to hold price to go down.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be lovely if we break 136.300, form a resistance, and then for Asian Open, push it further down.
That would be great.
Nice.
Start making a new daily low.
I'm tempted by this, you know, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna hold off.
Small positioning. I'm not gonna lie if it breaks this low. But this could, you're right. This is buying the low now.
Yep.
You're right. Because we're right at that support, aren't we? We've got some weeks to.
Like it could work out. Like I'm not saying it can't work out, but we just had a conversation about this. So I'd rather just be safe and miss a trade than be aggressive and lose.
Yeah, because if we set up under here, we got a really nice target, and this would be that wick I said we were gonna pull towards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The call is waiting and to be cautious instead of being aggressive. Because this, I'm not sure. Did anybody see how it was forming? Like it was just like all of a sudden like the last 30 minutes, like 2 minutes or 30-minute dump. Because if it was like the last 2 minutes or 30-minute dump and it was just like some random surge of volume, this should like kept kind of dumping and broken this zone almost already.
Like I say, if you look at that two previous candles, this one, that like tiny bearish 30-minute, like the size of them candles is a lot smaller.
These?
And then we've got that big wick which Paul talks about, like we pulled towards that wick, didn't we?
Yep.
With this 30-minute, so it made sense to an extent. But you're right, like if I was in this trade now, I'd be a little bit, you know, cautious because it's broken low, but it's not. If we had volume, we should keep going. We shouldn't be, you know, fighting about it.
I think the call's too weak here.
EJ looks like it's gonna head down potentially. It's sort of like formed the resistance at that level again, but then it's a bit of a nasty range.
GA looks like crap right now. Like 4 hour looks clean because there's a massive rejection, but 1 hour, 30-minute, and 15 don't look that pretty.
Yeah, I think GJ's going to continue moving down.
I think we'll get a nice move towards Asian Open.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for near Asian Open too. I agree with you there.
Watch this dump 40 pips now.
I mean, if it does, I'd rather be on the cautious side than aggressive.
Yeah, 100%.
Because what's saying it can't like wick up here and then pull back a little bit. Like these wick down pretty deep.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, I suppose if you look at it from a point of view like what it's most recently done at that area, it's tapped into it and then completely reversed in a sense. So I suppose you have to be aware of that as well. Because obviously I know we're bearish on the daily, but we had such a surge of bullish momentum last week. Are we going to really have a whole week of just go from one extreme to the other?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
I would prefer entry, like I would actually like this to dump, almost do the wick fill, come back, do a retest, and then continue heading down. I feel the most comfortable in that position.
Yeah, do it before Asian Open, and then at Asian Open it does that nice resistance for us.
Yeah.
And then we can get a million pips.
Yep.
Because would you guys consider this a strong support? Because we reverse price so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that's like a strong support, that should theoretically almost be a strong resistance.
Oh yeah. If
Yeah,
we get
I
under
suppose.
there, that'll be extremely strong.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I don't think we're just gonna push straight through.
I would actually like it to push straight through and then get the retest off that.
Yeah, I mean we could, but I just with them wicks, you know,
Yeah.
are we realistically just gonna dump without no retest, no, you know what I mean? I find it unlikely, but it happens.
Let's think about it. Like, pretend if we were in this trade, like how we were, like some of us were like anticipating, right? Like
Yeah.
you'd be stressed right now. Why do you want to be stressed? Why not wait, relax, get a better entry?
Yeah, 100%. You're right. Like ideally, if that one was closed bullish and we broke the low, you'd be a lot more comfortable because
Yeah.
it would make more sense, wouldn't it?
This isn't a
Sound like
stress.
Radner there.
This isn't a stress-free trade, so I'm not taking it.
Come again? You broke up there. Maybe it was mine. Here we go.
Here we
And
go.
now it just does the whole move.
No, don't worry. It's gonna,
Absolutely dumps.
the move will come.
Yeah, but how many times I've taken this move, 8 out of 10 times, and about 5 times it's come back up, made a bigger top wick, right,
Oh, yeah.
and then come
Oh, I
dumped
know.
all the way down. So,
I think because GJ caught us so hard yesterday, it's almost like you gotta have your foot on the brakes right now.
yeah, yesterday that was mad. That
Yeah, I don't trust it.
the fakes was that big yesterday.
Imagine if this whole move down and then Asian Open it just completely reverses and turns bullish.
Oh nah, don't say that. What do you reckon, Gurjot? 30-minute close below this support here. Wait the first 15 of the hour, and that turns out to be bullish, and then we break the low. Oh,
Yeah.
agree.
That'd be the best. I'm not, even if this 30-minute closes, I'm not in, and like the next one continues, I'm still not entering.
Yep. I'm gonna wait for
Where,
this. I'm gonna
where
wait for
is
the
the low
pullback.
at that point?
Mm-hmm.
You're just playing like cat and mouse. You don't know if the low is gonna be here or down here or down here.
Yeah, I think the low of the candle's a good entry, but looking to enter a sell kind of at like the high of the structure would be better than taking it at like the low of the like lower lows and higher lows.
Yeah, because these wick down deep, so there's very good, a very good chance to wick down.
Yeah, if we close below here, I think we could still come up and retest this area we broke to then
'Cause that's-
finish.
Because that's the most recent, right?
Yep. What up, Simon?
Nice, someone scored 14 pips. Nice.
Nice. Nope, I'm not in anything yet.
Mr. Holman. Well, from our entry, which I was just talking to Gurjot about, I mean, you're not even at 1-to-1 yet, so
No.
I didn't miss anything.
You could have got it up here, but I was expecting us to come up to here.
You can't trust that, right? Because that bearish 30 is it's such a small candle, like. That's
Where would you
telling
get it
like,
there?
Yeah, the volume's just.
It was pretty
is-
interesting. It was pretty interesting. I mean, you had it dip down below here, below this low right here.
Yep.
And then you had this candle, this weak candle right here. Okay, so maybe we're going down. It's kind of a weak candle, but then you have this candle wick up above all these candles right here, and then maybe you could have taken it once it started to break this low, or break over these lows over here. I don't know. That's the only way I could see taking that.
But Dorian, pretend like hindsight, like if we were trading and we didn't see any of this, right? It's like, what do you think? Like, it's not gonna come wick down back here. Like, what do you have taken the trade? Like, for say, if like with these wicks over here, like saying it's gonna wick down lower, because it was before any sort of volume events in the market. Like, obviously there's volume now, but I'm just saying, like, we usually don't have volume this early in the session. So what do you have like taken it?
Yeah, no, I don't think I would have taken it, but like just simple like price action. That's how I would have analyzed it. But yeah, I wouldn't have taken it. But it's interesting. Like this is around like 3 Eastern.
Yeah, I was looking to take sells. Had that not this current 30-minute, but the previous. Had it like just a little bit closed below that 30-minute bullish candle, probably would have taken it. But the thing was, I didn't. Once it closed below, yeah, you know, my plan would say to take sells. But the only thing was the range that it had to your first target was like 10 pips. And obviously, I didn't know how much that next candle was going to wick up and then potentially continue down. So I didn't know how much of a big of a stop I could have for you know, only a 10 pip reward, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think the better sell would be once we break below 136,300.
Well, we're coming into a 2-hour close now, aren't we? In 15 minutes.
Yep.
So we're probably going to see some sort of top wick created. So if we are going to come down, we should get a nice entry regardless.
Yeah, I want the retest of the top wick, like up here. My pausing, you could compare because it's most recent. And then get the other wick field two down here.
Yep.
Well, how many pips is it from? Oh, what happened there? So from this daily wick field to this?
$30.
And how many pips would it be from, like, if you got in at the low of this to where would you pretend you took the trade out of? Where would you take it, like, to the low of the wick?
What trade?
Like if someone did get in this trade, right? Would be
Probably target the wick at 15 pips.
yeah. So it's like this, you have more chance of profits than this. You get what I mean?
Yep.
Better trade would be here, and this would be like risky because you don't know if it's going to continue down or up. Like obviously continue down here, but we can't predict the future.
Yeah, I mean, we're see how we react off of here. And that's the move I wanted for Asian. It's already doing it.
I actually got a simulator on the go as well.
Practicing while we play. So that
Yeah.
15-minute just closed with no bottom wick. So that put me off. But then this could break below and just keep dumping.
a wild New York session it was this morning, huh?
Yeah, it was a mess.
I stayed in bed.
Got some quick scalps, but nothing too big.
And it looks good. That's kind of that wick I'm targeting there, and I think if we get down to here, that's going to be nasty.
So what I'd like to see now is this current 15 to close either weak, bearish, or bullish, and then the first 15 of the hour to be bullish, and then we break that low. That's like a stimulation trade.
Yeah, as long as we pull up and find some resistance, I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this close, because realistically, if you think about it, we've sort of been dumping from like my time, or I'll say the last, just say roughly 3 hours. We've had like one bullish candle, so like one slight pullback in the last 2 hours, 3 hours. So realistically,
Yeah.
I think we need to maybe form a resistance there. But nice, yeah. I'll just see what happens at the time, I suppose. Because right now, even if it closes, it did. The next candle, I mean, where would you put your stop loss? You'd have to wait for it to create some sort of form of top wick. Otherwise, you're looking at nearly like a 24 pip stop, which is no good.
100%. 100%. I mean, this would be, you're right, a nice 30-minute close below them. So a bullish wicks to your left. And to then come back up, find a nice resistance in that zone, and then take us down. Hopefully at Asian Open, which would be perfect.
Yeah, agreed. I'm gonna run to the toilet quick. I'll be back in a minute.
It's gonna dump. It's gonna dump. It's gonna give you an
Yeah.
entry. It's gonna dump.
Yeah, watch. No, I have to wait 9 minutes anyway. I don't. I haven't got no sell stops. I just like where did you put the stop loss would be too big, especially after what I saw today. I don't think a sell stop's quite. I don't think it's a good idea today.
Yeah.
Especially as we've sort of done the wick fill already. Do you know what I mean? So we haven't really got any proper volume coming in yet. So I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all right. Then. I'll be back in a minute.
Why does GJ do the opposite? Like every single day, it's been just coming up for pre-Asian and then dumping. Watch this one come down and then go up.
And then go up. Yeah, 100%.
That'd be jokes if we did the opposite.
Yeah, watch it. It'll come right up and wick right up to near the top of the 2 hour bearish, but it won't get above it, so you can't take bites. And then jeez.
Is Paul still here, or is Paul dropped?
Yeah, I'm here.
So I was looking at the 4-hour time frame
Yep.
for GPJPY. If we break this daily wick, or the next daily wick actually, we could go on the 4-hour. So the next daily wick where you have your next support. Right, so if we break that, then we can possibly go down to 134.400. Because that's where the next 4-hour support is.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, if we break through that, we're falling to probably here. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Are you guys taking this trade until the next support? If
Um,
this breaks?
I'm gonna wait for it to pull back a little bit and then try to get in.
Got it.
Seems like the price is frozen.
Yeah, it's just sort of stopped, doesn't it?
It's a good sign. Like if this 15-minute closes like smaller than the previous 15 minutes, I always look at that as like it's gonna start coming back up to retest something.
Yeah. 100%.
Didn't expect it to fall actually, given sort of all the news that came out in the UK regarding retail stores, etc., opening back up.
Yeah, you just thought it'd have gone up, right? You thought the pound would have strengthened when compared to JPY, because like Boris has said, you can start like that whole bubble rubbish he was on about, which is positive news, right?
More so, it was to do with non-essential retail stores could open up, etc.
When did that come out?
Today,
Was it today? Yeah.
Like a couple hours ago, or like recently?
like maybe 2 o'clock or 4
Oh,
o'clock
okay.
in the afternoon, UK time.
Rumours he could be opening like pubs and stuff back up on like the 22nd of this month, which is a bit concerning.
Yeah. You guys would say that's like when the news came out, you guys would think that would come up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
strengthen
100%.
the pound.
I'm not like any sort of like news trader or anything like that, but do you guys think like it kept dumping because like possibly like a second wave of like coronavirus is gonna come in the UK once everything opens up? So maybe that's why. Or I have no idea what I'm saying. I don't trade news at all, so
If
don't
you see
take
how
anything.
people are behaving, then yeah, you'd expect a second wave quite rapidly, to be fair. But yeah, it could be, you know, they know something that we don't.
And that's why people are anticipating like is gonna be a massive second wave, and that's why it's dumping. But I have no idea. I don't trade news at all, so I'm not gonna look into it.
No, yeah. But then again, I guess, you know, because we're in the UK, right? We look at our news. Who knows what was happening in JPY? They could have had some, you know, really positive news strengthening the JPY at the same time. But
Oh, wow. The Chinese currency strength indicator says JPY is really strong and GBP is weak.
Oh, that means full margin sells.
Exactly.
100% people trade off of that.
I wonder if anyone's made any money doing it.
It's just a waiting game for now.
I had to minimize losses earlier this morning. So hard. And my gosh, I felt like when I entered, it just like went in the opposite direction immediately. Manage risk, so I gave myself the opportunity to profit during this session and be up on the day. So I'm glad that I did that.
The minor support on the 5 minute.
Yeah, I'm back.
This came right to the 15-minute pause that you were pointing out, and just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So Paul, do you will you only take this if it crosses your is it cross your 2 hour?
2 hours bearish, so it'll be sells under here.
Oh, so you can take sells.
Nope, I'll be taking only sells.
Oh, okay. I see.
With your 2 hour rule, do you use the previous 2 hour as like the top wick to change your bias, or like the current?
Well, this one closes in a minute, so this will be the previous in 60
Oh, okay.
seconds. It's closing below everything, so that's very good.
With the new hour open, I'm guessing it's gonna probably try and create a top wick first.
Yeah, I mean, if it pulls back, and then it might even form like a support, and then like when Asian opens, we just break the low and just go.
What did you say, Harrison? You were saying 136,300 is where you want to sell that.
Yeah. So I've got, I'm looking at potentially. See, I don't know. It's kind of maybe that was the move. If that makes sense, because it broke support, made formed it broke support, made a low, formed support, and then formed a resistance and continued down. And maybe we're just gonna range here. I don't know. But it is closing below, so technically I should. Like my plan was to get in, but I want to see a top wick for sure.
Yeah, I want to see.
And then if I feel, like sometimes it's just felt that the bearish momentum's gonna come. Like I do like that as well.
No, I'm actually thinking about getting in right now as well. I'm anticipating that once we break the low, we're just gonna keep going. Like I'm gonna close if we hang around for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Like if we don't go right as we break the low, then I'm just gonna get out.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a deep pullback. That's why I would just wait.
Set on my hands for this
It could
15.
just go, but like looking at it now, like it needs to come up and retest that support.
This would be perfect if this
If this
candle
ends up being
closes
a break
bullish.
and retest, this would be good, especially on the hourly.
Yeah.
You might want to wait. You might want to wait for the hourly.
Yeah, we might come retest this wick here.
Yeah, see, price is pulling up quite deep.
Been doing these crazy U-turns all day.
I didn't see it during NY, but from what I heard, yeah.
I actually just got
Yeah.
I actually got 20 pips on my simulator trade.
I thought you were about to say I got 20 pips on a buy. I was like, what?
Oh,
What? Nice.
I was waiting for. It's funny because I've been waiting on GJ and I've been waiting on GJ on my simulator as well, and the sell just came on my simulator.
Are you using historical dates?
I just do like a random thing, innit? I just put in a random date. I just start from there and just take it week by week. And then
Harrison's
I
in
might,
2021, man.
yeah,
In the future.
yeah. 2020's been a bit of a crazy one. It's not even over yet.
Yeah, mad. Mad.
I'd say so. Like for over here in England, probably people would know. Like they've come out about this girl that went missing. They suddenly just like 12 years ago. Suddenly, just reckon we found out.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I'm
like
reading
wow,
about
like,
that. It's
during
madness.
everything that's going on, like wow, that had to come out. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for a higher low on this thing now to happen, and or just resistance to form, and then I think we'll be good.
Yeah, I think you'd want to see maybe the hourly flip bearish, because then we'd be breaking below the wicks, if that makes sense. So that we'd be breaking below the wick to the left and this previous bearish 1 hour. Where exactly Paul's got his blue line actually?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because
if you
once
could
we
do
break that, then I suppose we can at least come down to fill. If you look further left on the 4th of June, there was that wick, which is like
135,
30 pips.
950.
Yeah, 30 pips. And then I suppose you could maybe get the support, which is 20 pips if you look to the left. But I think it's gonna maybe come down into this wick if it sells.
Yeah, I was eyeing up a trade on this next 15, but this stop loss is just a bit too big now. So I'm going to sit on my hands for the 30. Let's see if we can't get a
Yeah, I think
nice.
it needed to pull back quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It might even come back up and retest the area that it broke out of, like at
Around
136, 500, yeah, and then set up for open that it's made a new low, and then we're gonna come down and retest that new low, and maybe push through, and then that will be our. That's maybe something that could happen. I've seen it happen. I think it helps, like when you for me, like I find that if you like maybe once a month go over and review everything again from the start, all your trades, it just reminds you of things that have happened before, and I've seen this happen before where it's before Asian come down, made a low, pulled back, and then it's just dropped.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what happened on Monday and Tuesday.
Well, there you go.
Or not Monday and Tuesday, Sunday and Monday, I think. Yeah, Sunday and Monday. Yesterday just ranged. But
Nope, I didn't take anything yet. Still waiting. The new daily candle's already opened. And now made a bottom wick. And now pulling back a little bit. Yeah, the new daily opened 2 hours ago, so I mean, 2 hour closed below everything, which did not happen in any of these candles. So lowest parts right here, close below it. So see what happens. It's just grape flavored water. That's all. I thought it was cool. Nice of him to stop in. Yeah, that'll happen. At least you break even though. No, it closed. The 2 hour closed below everybody here. So that's what I look for. But this needs to get below here to break this low. And then we'll fall down to here. And hopefully down to here. That would be really nice. But we'll see.
I'd love for this bullish to even come down a little bit more and close like a week and then the break below.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful because this would be top like for hourly and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say EJ looks like could be a nice sell if it breaks this support to the left at 121,660. Potentially get a sell done to say 121,480, 490 area, which is like 13 pips. With a 10 pip stop loss. So maybe you can get maybe potentially up to 30 if it does the wick fills, which would mean probably GJ will do the same thing as well.
Yep, that would make
Especially
sense.
if we get confirmed. Yeah, I might take it if we break the low here.
I don't want it to break the low. I have no entry because the stop loss isn't there.
Yeah, I just like I can put it a little bit below. Just hope I'm not gonna. I won't go into drawdown. I'll close early. Do you know what I mean? If I go into maybe like a 5 pip drawdown.
Yeah.
So I wanted to break the low and just continue.
Eat bullish. Nice wick up, right below.
So like it's struggling to break the low here. So you know, if it breaks the low, then
I'm waiting for it to break that hourly low. Also, not like the 15-minute.
Yep. Yeah. Once we get below that.
that's the same one I'm looking for. It'll be the hourly, which will break the wick to the left as well, which will mean we'll clean down to essentially do the wick fill. We'll come down to the next support, which is like 20 pips. Yeah, what I'll probably do is just have a 15 pip stop, and then I'm just expecting it to continue down. If it starts to close bullish, then I'll just close 50% and let the rest run.
Yeah, so if we break here, I'm gonna get in with stop loss wherever this creates the wick as usual.
Good evening, everybody.
Nope. Evening. Question, Paul.
Yep.
You know, we talk about these big wicks. Do you reckon this 15 could come and fill this
Yeah.
big wick is sort of left?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we could set up in that area for Asian Open, which would be nice.
Yeah,
So
or
at
maybe
least
set
take
up
it down to this
somewhere.
low.
Yeah, maybe set up somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're running into support here too at 136.25, right, from yesterday? 1 hour support.
I mean, we're below the 1 hour.
Well, June 9th, I see a wick down on June 9th at 136.25.
Yep, and we filled it, and now we're kind of rejecting off of that support at the bodies.
Yeah.
So if we break the low here, we break this wick, falling into this clean drop right here.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely 136.25. If that gets broken, you got a lot of room down to a long ways after that. There's a lot of room.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of room. We could potentially get down to 135, like 400 area.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy day.
Yeah, New York was fun.
I don't know. I don't like it very much. I don't think I'm going to take it if it breaks the low. Just because we came down so far already that I'm not confident that we can get another leg down right now. So I'm just going to wait it out. If we break this low right here, I want to see a nice 15-minute close below this structure. And then yeah, maybe I might take that down to 136. But I'm just gonna wait for now.
Yep, I mean, it might not even give it to us, so. Yep, that's possible. Shili. Yep, that's possible. One 136,225. Yeah, if you want to put a sell stop there, I'm gonna enter once we break this previous low here. Because if we break this, we'll be breaking the previous daily as well, and then we just have a nice move into here. And if we get below here, it's gonna be a very nice move. The idea is that it should flip the 30-minute, and the 30-minute should continue to make lower lows and lower highs. Same thing on the 15-minute as well.
When it breaks the hourly, I'm entering.
Yep, because the 30-minute respected the previous high. So. See if we get there. You could use stop loss on the 30-minute. I'm probably going to use the 15-minute. I'd like it to not break the low and to keep pushing up a little bit, but I mean, if it breaks, then we'd be breaking through that little support that's created there. Nope, I'm not in yet. Yep, yeah, head and shoulders I don't really look at. I told you the SL twice. You can use the current 30-minute or the 15-minute. Wait till the 30-minute closes. You can sit and watch. You don't have to do anything. This is not a signal live stream. See if we get there. Nope, nothing yet. Thanks, David. Yep. I'm selling too early. Then you definitely should not sell this then, that's for sure. Alright, we almost broke that. We tapped it. Alright, we broke. See what happens. Now we broke the daily low. So, did about a 10 pip stop. So a little bit above. And I would expect us to fill to here. So we'll see. just trying to move my TP. Why is it yelling at me? What is the... Why can't I modify that? Okay then. Why won't
Yeah,
it?
I got in on the break.
Nice. Yeah,
I
it won't
forgot
let
to
me.
say.
It won't let me move my my TP.
Yeah, that was just a really peak pullback. I think we're really gonna dump.
Yeah, I want to know why this won't let me move my. Oh, there we go. That was weird. They just did the exact same thing 5 times, and the 5th time it worked.
Yeah, I
Yeah, now
think we can get 10. I just want to see the next candle maybe make a little top wick and then finish that range. EJ flip bearish as well.
No, it's
So
not.
it
Oh, you're
closed
right.
below that support.
Yeah, it's just right now though. It's never been an issue before though. It's always
Yeah,
worked out. Right, where's 20 pips at? Right.
Just dump to TP, man.
That would be nice. It's really clean all the way down, so. Now I can move it. That doesn't make any sense.
I just went break even into partials at 1-1.
Coming in early.
I took it on the break of the 15 and not the hour, just because if we broke the 15 low, we'd turn the 30 bearish and anticipate it going all the way down. But yeah, it makes sense. And like I said, it's probably going to go down to that 135 now, 50 cent of area. That big wick.
Yeah, it's pretty clean all the way down to there, so. I'd expect a pretty
I secured somehow 1-to-1.
nice. I did not secure anything yet.
This looks like it's gonna continue though. I'm gonna go break even. You guys break even?
No.
Yeah.
Why isn't it letting me go break even?
Mine wouldn't let me put a pendant in earlier. It's been low.
The market doesn't want us to win.
Okay. Yeah, so TP is about 20 pips, so.
I have 50% running. Secured 50, but like
Yeah,
50.
I just closed 50% as well.
Alright,
That's
let's
10
go.
pips. Nice.
Yeah, hourly should
I'll
keep.
leave a runner. I have a super target down at like 820. If we hit that, I'll be very pleased.
Yep, I'm gonna go break even.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I went for anything.
And please tell me like chat's not saying where did you enter, because we've called it. We've been calling this like for an hour and a half.
Legit. After 11, we were like, right, so this is what's going to happen.
Why is it?
Yeah, EJ breaking down as well, but it just needs to break below this wick to the left of it, and then it's.
Why are my magic keys not working?
I don't know if anyone's looking at EJ, but I just if anyone is.
Stream.
Now it's working, okay. Yep, so I'm break even. Gonna hold till once we hit that 20, 2-to-1. Secure my 80. Maybe I should secure something now.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should be for about 12 pips, right?
Really? I can't even close?
The main reason I was here is because this 30-minute does not, 30-minute does not have a top wick.
And I can't even close on my MT4. I gotta do it on my damn phone. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I think
It really doesn't want you to win today.
Apparently not, huh? Like, what the Alright, there we go. I closed one. I'm gonna let this thing run.
Yeah, I think we could get down to. I think if this isn't like a big liquidity to go up, then I think Asian's just gonna drive it further down to say maybe 135,800.
Yep.
That sort of area.
Weird though how much volume we've had. Sort of, we're not even at Asian Open yet.
Yeah,
right?
this thing is just dropped. But
Yeah, I'm gonna.
30-minute bearish candle.
This thing's gonna give me a chest pains, bro. Technology errors, I have no patience.
It's yeah, human technology or when your car's not behaving.
Oh yeah, that too.
Funniest thing on the stream.
Yeah, I'll probably secure 50% at the wick fill, and then go from there. Excuse me.
Just makes sense though to come all the way down.
Yeah, because this is super clean. If we look left, all we have is this wick here. So, if we're gonna come down and continue down, we should just push down to at least close to it and reject off of that. But we'll see what happens. Step away. So that should be a winning trade for everyone. Yep. I wonder if that is. Yeah, I keep re-dragging it on, and it works sometimes and then doesn't. So that's weird. Yep. I'll be back in a sec. If it hits the BE, we'll probably get a really nice entry at open too.
There's a wick, daily wick, around 135,900.
Yeah, that's sort of where I've got my target at. Right to go down there.
Is that where you guys are targeting?
That's what I've got the runner at, right? I secured at around 7 pips for the 1-to-1. It wouldn't let me, so normally what I would have done in that situation was I'd had a pending order in when it broke the 15, and then I'd execute a market order as well at the price. So I'd have 2 positions at 1% each. It just wouldn't let me do it. But we got one in, and it's a winning one, so no complaints.
Yeah, I don't want to see this candle flip. I might just close in like a really small profit or runner.
I think he still secured the top wick for the 30-minute, no?
Yeah, but it just drove too deep to start with to pull all the way back.
I agree. I don't think we should see a complete pullback.
I think if we pull back, this might have been like creating a deep bottom wick to maybe potentially come up to retest 500.
Just watch it on the manager on the 5-minute. Because the
So
5-minute.
dude, come on.
No, like I'm being realistic because the 5-minute is like where I'm saying the top wick is. It's like a 5-minute retest, and it could continue going down.
Have a look then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch
Yeah,
the
that makes
30
sense
minute.
to be fair. I mean, at the same time, if this leaves a nice decent wick, you could, like we say, you could just pull right back down towards it and fill it.
If this continues down and like pretend like we have some room before Asian Open, I'm hoping the surge of volume with the Asian Open just continues it dumping.
Did any of you guys secure any profits?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I secured 50 and leaving 50 running.
Yep.
You guys only scored 50, I scored 75.
75 is
Too
probably better if this
conservative.
comes back up.
You're too conservative.
No, as long as you secure some profits, that's always better than no profits.
Something is bugging right now.
That noise. Oh, dear.
He's going full margin.
No. I have the noises off too, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I think this.
You using magic user or the mouse and keypad?
I'm using magic keys, but I'm just trying to click and drag my stop loss. Or my take profit, not my stop loss. That's not getting moved.
Come on. 5-minute retest.
That's what I was saying, bro. But it's closing
Yeah.
down.
Be a nice 15-minute close if we close
Ooh.
as is.
Last
The
30
5-minute.
seconds of this 5 minute. But
Oh,
That's-
here
I think
we
we're
go.
going. I think we're going
There
down.
we go. Yeah, come on.
FTMO is
It-
the issue. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe I
Yes,
might
we
have
break
to.
the low.
I wonder if anyone took it with a stop loss above this current 15.
That's what mine was.
What with a like a 1 pip stop loss?
No,
I gave it like 8 or 9.
I'll probably trade it on the.
You took out the break of the hour, no, with the 8 pip stop loss?
Yep.
Yeah. I think you're talking about like this current one right now.
Yeah, I'm
with the-
talking about this current 15. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a terrible.
The spread would have got you out.
I wanted to enter there, but it didn't make enough of a top wick, so I'm not.
I quite like them. Yeah.
Oh,
If
there we
it,
go.
just a little top knot.
I think EJ's about to drop as well. It's just broken below that wick to the left.
Yeah, if we break this
About
wick,
10
we have
minutes.
literally nothing. Nothing
I have-
underneath.
I have one TP set at 135.952, like right at the daily wick.
Yeah, that's that wick we talked about before we started that we would pull to.
Yeah.
If we break it though,
You think we're going?
it is a free fall. But we have to
Let's
break
see
it.
how-
We have to
yeah,
break
let's-
it first.
I see how far down it is. If you fall to 100 pips, so they be. Ooh, 4 hour looks clean.
Mm-hmm.
4 hour, the first bit
Oh,
of.
damn, yeah.
where
Holy
I'm
cow.
at.
We're hitting almost 700 people now. This is crazy.
Ooh, is that a record?
710 was the record yesterday.
Remember the giveaway, the protein bar?
Yep. Yeah, we'll give a protein bar away and an autographed picture of Protein Paul flexing or something stupid at 1,000 viewers.
Oh dear. Man, these
Nah,
pics should be
sign-
enough for him, man.
A signed Tic Tac.
Yeah, and Tic
bottle.
Tacs. And Tic Tacs, of course.
Tic-tacs.
This can, I think this can run down almost like if it does break the daily, like are you saying? It has area, like the first bit of resistance is like 155 pips down.
Jesus.
Well, you got to get that Tic Tac sponsorship soon.
I'm working on it. We're working on a full sponsorship. 100K salary a year. Pretty realistic stuff.
You guys need to loop me in on this. What's this TikTok business?
Oh, you missed it. I was when I started the streams. I was like 3 months into prep, and the only thing I could really have that had flavor were Tic Tacs, and I could really only have so many of them. But
Dear.
yeah, so I was always eating Tic Tacs because just sitting here, I got so bored that I just ate Tic Tacs.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Love to see it.
if you look at the 4 hour chart from April around 30th, 135.45 is the next support. If you look at 4 hour,
See that again, Paul?
all the way down there.
So 135 what?
45 from around April 30th was the high on the 4 hour.
135.
On April 30th, that's the next major support level if it breaks.
Yeah, let me zoom on. I think so zoomed in.
April down.
4 hour. Let's scroll
30
down.
is.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Like the top wick.
Yep,
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
you're right you're right at one from where there was a little area right here where we're at. If it drops below this, then that's the next area. When was this? This right where we're at right now. That was from when, like June 3rd at 135.92. That would be the near term, and then after that, it's pretty clear sailing.
The fruits mix flavor is the flavor to go with. If you go with anything else,
The most.
gotta get
Sorry.
out the stream. No, you're good. I was just replying to a comment.
I was gonna say Ireland, but the most recent is you said 130. What is it?
592 from like June 3rd or 4th on the 4-hour.
Yeah, like the most recent. Yeah, that's the one where I have one of my like 4 TP set. That's what I was looking at.
So that would be the near term target, and then you just go down to the next one, which would be that 135.45. And if it goes below that, I mean, you're talking, the lows from like May 7th down at 133.28. It looks like it hit that a couple times, like May 7th, and then it did it again May 27th, somewhere, a couple times. So you've got some serious low targets if you get past this.
The 135.45 area that you're talking about also makes sense in compared to the daily.
Yeah.
It comes back to do the retest to continue going further up.
Yep.
That makes sense. That's a nice target.
It'd be nice if this 15 would close stronger.
I'll move on my TPs up there.
But you had a huge run up on this, right? I mean, you had a huge run up on it from, what, does it start May 29th without really any major retracement until you're getting that retracement now?
Yeah, I think this is just a retest on the daily to continue going further because they have to do a retest sometime or another.
Yeah,
I don't like Fibos, but if I draw a Fibo from May 28th on the 4-hour and draw it up to the top, we're at a 50% would be 135.92, so that would be a 50%.
Yeah, I don't trade like using Fibbo or anything like that, so I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I don't ever have it on my chart. I'm ashamed of myself for even put it on here right now, but just for those that like them.
Yep, yeah, I went short. I secured 50% down here, and we're at break even right now. With the idea, hopefully we don't wick back up too high, but depending on where we close, I think the hourly might wick us out at break even and then continue, but I'm hoping this hourly can fill this wick and we'll be setting up for Asian Open down here at the wick fill. But obviously that's what I'm hoping for. What actually happens could be very different.
I put my runner stop loss above the previous 15. So.
But the highest probability is it bounces off that support level of 135.92, which is only, 25 pips from here. The highest probability is that it continues down until it hits that level. But like Paul says, you don't know for sure. But that's the highest probability. So that it touches that again.
Current 15 is broken the previous.
Yeah,
Why is it
gonna come back. Oh.
Hang on, yeah. What's happening?
I got stopped out of break even.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Close.
Fucked.
I'm like a pip away. But this is why you always secure something, at least I want to one. I feel like ever since I've been like recently doing that more and more, it's like I've been winning the trades.
That glitched out then. That price just went straight through my stop loss above this 15. I just did nothing.
This came right to my entry like a pip away.
To your entry?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it on the break of the hour, didn't you?
Yeah.
So my break even out.
Oh, like you closed it?
Yeah, I'll move my stop loss to break even.
I think we're gonna come fill this wick and continue.
Yeah, that'd be like a massive rocket ship candle.
It'd be a textbook GJ move.
Did it stop you guys out? Or?
it was like a
No,
pip
my
away.
runner's still in.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm done.
Probably due to my spread. My spread's a bit higher than your guys.
Did you get in at the hourly break?
No, I got in at 15 break.
Yeah, okay, that's why. We got in at the once they broke the previous hourly.
So I should have had a better entry now.
Oh, you got in? Oh, you mean like up there? You got in at the 15 minute?
Yeah, only broke to 15.
Yeah, well, yeah, why did you get stopped out with that?
Here's my spread, bro.
What's your spread?
2.6 2.3.
Let me check my
That's
screen.
about efficient. We're on a 1.2 here.
Yeah, mine's at like 0.9.
Wow.
9. Who are you with? Damn.
I'm with nah, they need to sponsor me first, then I can say. Nah, I'm joking. I'm with Advantage.
Oh, really? I'm with Vantage, but I'm with the normal account. And you got the ECN?
Raw. Yeah.
Man, I need to change that.
You need to change right away, bro.
Because I just got stopped out because of that.
Yeah.
Nope, Monty's not here.
Didn't
What was YouTube chat saying?
Oh, I was asked if Monty was here.
You.
Yep, GJ could use some protein and some subs to take it down. Hoping this 5 minute can close bearish and then continue to fill that wick and Asian open somewhere around 136.
Yeah, I want to stay in just for Asian Open volume.
Hey, nice sells, guys. That was a nice clean move down there.
Yeah.
Cheers, Paul.
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Everybody should have caught that. We've been legit talking about it for so long.
So hopefully this 15 will fill that wick and break the low, or at least close bearish. Ooh,
There you guys getting a push now.
seems like it.
It's so deceiving though when you watch it. Like it can push one pip and it feels like it's gone so far.
Yeah.
I watch it. I'm like, ooh, I must have a 1-to-1 at this point. And it's like, nah. Like half a pip in profit.
Yeah.
Is there a minimum account size for that raw ACN account, Coach?
No.
No. That's just the first deposit, but after that, no.
Yeah, I thought I saw like 2 levels. One's like a minimum 10k deposit or something, and then you get even better spreads or something, or better commission or something. Yeah, got raw EC and then pro EC.
Oof. Kind of an ugly 5-minute close.
That 30's pulled all the way back, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's left that huge wick, so maybe Asian Open. Just that small pull.
It won't even let me fucking close. Yeah, it gapped up a little bit and then came back. How do I close partials on my phone?
If it closes like this, our open will definitely recount.
Yeah, if we can break a 5-minute low, that would be great. Hopefully open just takes us down. Yeah, you gotta do it on your phone if you're on a FTMO account, apparently. Yvonne trying to roast you in the chat, Gerja.
What happened? What do you say?
He said on the 1 minute it looks like we should head to target.
Boy is going down to target. I have a magic ball, you know, and I shake it, and then I do full margin.
Full margin that.
Yeah, and then it shows me that it's gonna go down to target, just like how it's doing right now. Told you guys, don't believe me. I can predict the future.
If it breaks that 135, 953, open could get real wild.
That's what I'm saying. I predicted the future, Paul. This is going down to the daily wick fill. I'm going to secure at the daily wick fill, leave a runner, and then it's going to go all the way down to, 1 second, 135, there's daily. And this, oh, wow. Look at this. I predict the future. I don't want anybody to roast me anymore.
Yo, chill, this thing's still got to fall a lot more.
There we go. Here we go. 92.
So it breaks that line.
Oh.
It broke that wick.
Chat, what did I say? Come on, chat. I need a GG in the chat.
It's about to reverse so hard in this last minute.
Why would you say something like that?
It wicks me out, boys. I'm sorry.
I secured some at the daily wick bill. I secured 25% more.
Yeah, hourly is below everything. Hourly should fall too. I'm gonna take it right around here, but.
So if you look at the hourly candle, it has wick on the top of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it does not have anything. It's not rejecting this yet. So for me, I would look and say, okay, that's a momentum candle down, right? So far. Well, now it's got a little bit of tail, but not much. Man, that looks good.
Yeah, I secured 25%, leaving 25 to go. What is chat saying?
So hit right to that 135.92 area.
Yep,
Yeah.
953.
June 4th. So see how it reacts around there.
Yeah, on TradingView on FXCM, it broke the low of it, so I would anticipate to keep going down,
Yeah.
as that was kind of the last thing until we got to here. So we'll see. If we break this low, it's gonna be. Whew. That was a big 15-minute candle, though. Wow.
We can do gold for a minute, Paul, if you want to walk away from it for a minute so you're not staring at it every second.
Oh, I mean, I have it up, but yeah, I can pull.
Okay. You want to do gold for a minute?
Yep, 1 sec. I'm gonna.
Alright, yeah, no worries.
Let's see what this volume does. Asia open.
Alright, I'll pull up gold.
MT4 is freezing up right now, bro.
Yeah, mine's not freezing up, it's just not acting right. Gold is going down, that would make GJ go up.
Alright, so you got the 1 hour on gold, Paul.
Yep, it's up.
So 9 candles ago, there's a red candle with a big wick. Down at 113 area, 9 candles ago. It's the only way I know how to explain it when I'm not controlling it.
Yep.
Down at 113, you see that was a consolidation area from the left of it.
You can annotate, be a lot easier.
So that candle closed at around 117, right? And the next candle opened.
Yep, just annotate.
How do you do that?
Go to view options at the top.
Oh, hold on. I'm not smart with this stuff. I can just, I think everyone sees that. So it's just that 113, and then it hit 117 on the open, and that was your buy entry today. I'm not good at that annotating. Sorry, Paul. I'm done. I can't hear you now. Did I mute myself?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no.
would. I'm not gonna dance around trying to pick on the right candle. If you could just annotate and then click on the arrow, it's super.
All right, well, I'm on my phone, so I just didn't want to do it.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways, 9 candles ago, it was the red one you see right there. 9 candles ago, yeah, right about there, right in that, repeating that black.
Okay.
So it hit that consolidation, but we've been talking about gold every time it goes down, we buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now it's consolidating again. The target was actually 144, or one is kind of resistance now, but I'd be looking possibly for a sell right now, just because it tried for several hours to get past that 142 area, 1742, excuse me, and it didn't. So I would look for maybe another pullback down to an area to get long again, but I'd be looking to get long on gold, but it would have to be after it goes down a little bit, or breaks and then pulls back. But you see that consolidation right where we're at for several hours, and now it hasn't been able to make progress. So,
Yeah.
Which would make me think that it's going to go down a little bit before we make another move up.
Yeah.
But the targets are still 1796 and 1911. So, I mean, and there's nothing in the charts in the higher time frame that doesn't say it's not going to get there. So that would be still the targets, but you've got to find an area, unless you want to have serious drawdown right now to look to buy again, which would be at, I don't know, 32 or 28. But I would be looking for it. I'd be looking for areas to buy again. Looks like 24 is, I'm looking at your screen, so like 24 is a pretty good support level now too.
24. Yeah, that could work out pretty well.
So if it retraces back to there, I would definitely load up on gold buys. But every time it dips, I would be buying it with the targets at 1796 and 1911, possibly 2000.
Looks like gold's trying to push up.
Yeah, and it might, you know, I mean, consolidation a lot of the times means it's just consolidated and then it'll go in the direction it was going for consolidation. But we'll see. Where's the next resistance? I think is 1744 on the 4 hour. Yeah, 1745.
Yep.
From what date was that? Like June 3rd.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if we don't get the pullback and we just go up again, that would be the next area. I would even consider selling until that area is hit. So, anyways, that's gold. I still think it's buy every dip until we hit those higher targets, or unless the patterns change on the higher time frames, because they're all still uptrends. So,
makes sense.
Anyways, that's gold, guys. All right, I'll give it back to Paul.
Thank you, sir. So yeah, I'm just really watching this GJ. Really want this thing to continue. As we broke that low, it just makes sense.
I mean, if I hadn't taken a winning trade, if this were to close like it is now, and you break the low, that'd be nice entry.
Oh yeah, if it breaks that hourly low, I think that will be the free fall.
Yeah, you guys can catch some nice TPs there.
Just hoping this 5 minute breaks the previous one, and then I think we'll start to turn on the hourly to come down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your YouTube chat kills me sometimes.
Ah, no, man, I've been looking at that for the past 2 minutes.
Like, don't they? Like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm about to go off.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. People need to do their research before they talk.
How come if you turned up here when we started, we all planned this out. But yeah.
You're asking them to do something that they're never going to do, though. I mean, they're just, they're just going to come in and do that every day. So.
100%. That's what they want, a reaction, right?
Thought that 5 minute was gonna break it.
And pulls right back up, didn't it?
Yep.
Kind of wear a wick down and then throw it up.
You just need to break that hourly low, man.
Yeah. Bye bye, buddy. If he had an issue, he would tell me about it. And we talk every single day, so I think I'm good.
You saw that? That's why I was like, I was about to like go off on this guy. I was like, I'm not wasting on this guy.
Yeah, if it was a joke, it was very unintelligent. He's stupid.
Like, he needs to do his research before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I really want this thing to turn and come down.
Where's D-Boy today? Normally come
Well,
in.
I got the guy saying, "Is this the same Iron Man from Forex Peace Army?" I'm like, yes, it is. So what? That's been vetted. That's been talked about. You can continue to talk about it. It's been vetted. Just excuse me.
Oh, I'm here, man. I'm paying attention. What's up?
You're late.
Concentrating, getting his picks in.
Of course I am. Hey, what am I missing, man? You saying what? What's going on? Talking.
Don't worry, we're not wasting energy on this.
Yeah.
I'm
But you
sending
can
the
just
postcode, yeah.
you caught the straight, D-boy?
Huh? Yeah, man.
I had to make sure, bro. You were staying quiet today.
Yeah, nah, because of where I am, man. So
Oh, okay.
even the camera's off, dog. But yeah, I'm winning. Oh, I'm winning, man. I'm winning today.
What did you
I'm
log
all winning today, man. Oh my God, GJ's back to normal.
It's making sense. Breaking lows, continuing, breaking highs, continuing. I want to catch a nice runner today, man.
Yeah, I'm
Did
hoping.
anybody?
I'm hoping this
The
one
one
in a
the
row.
other day, yeah.
Did anybody catch? Did anybody secure at this Wickfield?
Mm-mm.
I'm out.
No.
I secured before it.
Yeah, I secured before and one set was Wickfield.
Are you still in it? Are you still in the trade then? Or have you
Yeah, I have a 25% running. I had like 4 positions open, closed 2 at 1-1. Went break even, closed 1 more at Wickfield, and leaving the last one to run.
So it wasn't Paul's computer
Even
making
a
a
runner as
margin
well.
call noise, it was yours.
Got him.
Nice.
Come on, GJ, flip it and go.
He needs to, bro.
I'm telling you, this is going to close weak bullish, and we're going to break the low. And
If
happy days.
pretend this does close a week bullish and then breaks the low, that's the exact same thing that we just took. Like an hour ago, created the top wick with the week close bullish. That's the top wick that we were saying, and then broke low and it's gonna shoot. Like, and if this breaks the hourly, it was dumping.
It makes sense though, doesn't it? Because, like you say, price it isn't just going to be there. Although it does it sometimes, it's not just going to go all the way down and not give some form of support or resistance to keep it down. So this could just be that. Well, we got 3 minutes. This candle could just come down now, break that hourly and go.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching the 5 minute to see if we get any new lows. None yet.
Let's have a look. I just don't have the mental capacity to watch the 5 minute. It gives me heart attacks.
Do you have an echo,
15
guys?
as low as it goes.
Do you guys hear an echo when I talk?
No.
No, you're good.
Appreciate that, Muhammad. You're the people we do it for every day. Even if it's one person that learns something, that's good enough.
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick, Paul. I'm gonna just talk to chat, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but can we just get a 1 in the chat if you've learned at least one thing from Paul this past, we'll say 6 months you've been doing this? A year? No, 6 months,
6
right?
months, yeah.
Yeah, a 1 in the chat from everybody if you've learned something, at least one thing from these streams. I'll start off by saying yes, I have.
I mean, I have.
I'll give you a 1 as well. You'll love to see it. Damn, 7 dislikes, Paul. 7 people full margin buyed. At that,
1001. Look at this.
Wow.
I just had to say that because sometimes we do have a-holes on the chat, and you want to show you the people truly respect what you're doing because you're doing this for free.
100%.
It's pretty cool. Wow, that's a lot of 1s. Holy cow.
Let's make Paul cry. Let's make Paul cry on stream.
I've been telling Paul, just be careful who you think have the best interest at heart. Just be careful.
Yeah, always.
1 is for digital yes, binary wise, yeah?
One, look at this. It's not stopping, Paul. I'm telling you.
Jeez.
I got the most ones going on here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, damn. Oh,
Oh, even Zoom had. Josh put a bunch of ones.
Josh.
Oh,
Oh,
Josh.
damn.
Josh.
Josh is competing, though. He's competing.
I know.
Nice job, Chad. Nice job.
Yep, that's awesome. That's why we're gonna do a big giveaway coming up soon.
You need to do a get together, Paul.
Oh yeah, I'll do I got future plans. Don't worry.
Don't make them future. Make them like recent.
No. I'm gonna wait till all this COVID stuff is over.
What are you saying, D-boy, man? Once lockdown's over, yeah, you're gonna come up north.
Come join me in Alaska, Paul.
Who's from London? Let's meet up soon.
Yeah, Paul's doing a link up in London, bro.
Look at this, bro. The ones are still going, bro. That's amazing. Thanks, Chad. I love you guys.
Yeah, damn, there's more than 200 ones. Man, let's get more than
That was
200
quick.
likes, man.
I've never seen the chat move this fast.
Oh, 0161. Oh, so you're saying you're in Manchester, bro?
0161, money on the map. Let's go.
Is there a YouTube algorithm for ones?
I don't know. That'd be cool if there was. We hit
You be nailing
7.
it.
We hit 710 yesterday, so that's kind of the new high to beat. $30. Nice. Profit is profit. Did our 15-minute close? Get 15-minute close. So ideally, I believe we should break. Excuse me. If we break here, this would flip, and also be the same entry we took up here.
Yeah.
Hey, no. How many times do I have to tell you?
There goes his car.
I think this how the algorithm works is if you get more likes, then it pushes it out to more people.
What's your like largest number of viewers, Paul? Have you got what, 700, 800?
People come say hello when you're in London, bro.
I don't know if my girl would be okay with that one, Robert.
Of course, man. That's without a doubt, man.
It's the quietest you've been since I met you.
Agreed.
Me?
I don't like this.
Someone sent a chart.
Yeah, I know. Listen, hey, how's Paul? Paul's coming to London, you know.
Nice.
We're doing a link up in London.
Nah, come on, Paul. You gotta come up north. We get London, man. That's too expensive, man. You can afford it, I can't.
Don't worry, house man, we got you, bro.
Give me 6 months, maybe then.
Listen, you're here. You're in the school, so it just means you don't need 6 months, man. You get me, bro.
You know how it is. Man, 20 past 1 in the morning. Let's go, man.
And I secured 50% of my runner just in case it dances too much. And I like that it broke the previous 15 high, so I'm gonna just took 50% off and leaving a little bit left.
I mean, it worked anyways. That's where like the 1-to-1 was.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still have the one runner going because even if like, I think we got such a good entry that even if this 15-minute close is bullish, it's still forming the structure, right? Like down. This was kind of like the pullback. Down, pullback, and then continue heading down.
Bro, I'm leaving my runner on for days.
That last down was like.
Man's in a swing trade, his runner watch.
Almost went back in time.
Yo, yeah, Josh, come on, man. Of course, man, I got you, man. Come out here, man. You're good.
I really hope it doesn't come back to this entry because that was such a like nice entry.
Hey guys, we don't deal with hoping, man.
I predicted
Get
the
'em.
future. I predicted the drop.
Yeah, exactly. So we hoping for. We already analyzed this, man.
I
We're
see
not
it.
hoping. Hoping means you're guessing. Guessing means you ain't got a clue. We ain't on that.
Yeah.
You already analyzed this thing from like hours ago. Don't worry, you got this.
Paul, you need to make a. I was gonna say you need to make a highlight reel of at the beginning of the stream where we're analyzing it, calling what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and then show the drop. You need to do that today.
Yep. I said we were gonna pull this daily wick here, the next one below the wick fill.
Mm.
I actually have it recorded. I can prove it too. But I said price was gonna pull to this wick here. And
Yeah. And
we broke below it too, so I think we have more room to come down. But hopefully we don't get stopped out first because that's gonna be a nice move down.
And on the 15-minute, I was gonna say we perfectly called the pullback and said that's gonna be like the top wick and possibly close the week bearish, and once it breaks the hourly low over it and.
Yeah, if it once it starts going down, if we go down, it'll be a nice move. But if we don't go down, then probably get taken out at BE, unfortunately.
You guys think there's still volume left in the market now?
It's not looking great right now, but once this 30-minute closes, I'll assess what I'm thinking.
I just get a sense that because it did a push early before open and then another little push after. You never know.
It's a strong demand zone. If you wouldn't mind selling a chart, so medium, I'd really like to see what you mean by that. I obviously know what a demand zone is, but if you would mark up a chart, that'd be really cool to see what you're seeing. Nice job, Mike. Yeah, I'm thinking about just taking my runner right now and just taking that money and then maybe just re-entering once we break the low. But I like that it's risk-free, so I'm trying to figure out which one I prefer.
Yo, Paul.
Yep.
Yo, do you reckon you could check my my chart?
I was gonna say I think the opposite. Instead of just like if it hits PE, let it hit PE. Like I don't want to like re-enter and like have a chance of losing the profits to begin with.
I kind of make that mistake, and then I end up giving away the profits I made.
Nope.
Yeah, I think once you've won
Are
a
you
trade,
deaf?
like,
Are you deaf?
Okay.
and unless it's like a perfect re-entry, you don't need to risk it, do you?
Yeah, I've closed everything. I'm gonna probably call it a night in a minute.
I'm thinking it's like 1:30. D-boy's up till 4.
No, D-Boy stays open, stays awake till London, trades London, stays awake till New York, trades New York, and then goes to bed.
Hey, you lot mugging me.
D-boy, man.
Let me get it right. Look, I stay up. I trade Asian, wait for that drop, go sleep, get back up 7:45, analyze the scenario, trade London. I'll take a trade early. If there's nothing on, I'll go back to sleep and I'll wake up for New York. But I get sleep in between them.
You have like 10-minute naps and that, yeah.
Get the facts straight, bro.
Get it right. Get it right, Hal. Don't be out here slandering me on YouTube, man. Don't do that, man.
Nah, I'm lying. What I didn't tell all the YouTube boys was he was
D-Boy.
catching pips during these sessions.
He was a machine. See how you just mentioned sleep, you didn't mention food or drink.
Yo, who's iPhone, man? Thanks for that. I don't know. It must be. Is that British or London? I don't know. Tell me.
I'm gonna call it a night, you lot. Sweet.
Yeah, just
Ashley, come.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. I closed everything.
really, I can't
just
even close
call it
right
a
now.
night.
Alright, my brother.
Nice, dude.
Actually, Paul, do you reckon you quickly check my chart or?
Oh, it's in the chat, yeah?
Thank God it
Yeah.
let me close. Yeah, I got out of everything. I'm not gonna look for another one because this thing's. I don't know what's going on with FTMO. It worked. It's never had an issue, so hopefully just turning it off and turning it on in the morning will be better. Did someone want a chart pulled up? You said.
Yeah, that was me.
Yep, send it and I'll pull it up. Unless you
I'll
already
put it
sent
in the Zoom, bro.
Yep, I see it.
No, it's gonna take me out.
Yeah, so I secured an extra like $210 instead of letting it hit BE.
It hit BE. I made $5 on my BE trade. Slightly under
Yeah.
BE.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I just got eyes on EJ because I'm not making lower lows and lower highs anymore, and we've come down pretty far, and so I think we could get some sort of retracement up to 121.850. So I'm gonna try and catch a 1-1 up to there. Stop loss below the current 15-minute candle.
You said EJ?
Yeah.
It's, the structures to me still on the hourly looks like it's creating just another lower high
Mm-hmm.
to continue down.
Yeah, I thought open should have pushed it. So the fact that it didn't do it was another reason why I wanted to not let the runner run, because typically open that first you're gonna get kicked out. Nope. Typically that first 30 minutes we get a massive pump of volume, and that didn't do anything. So thinking pre-Asian and right up to Asian would have been the move. So pretty much from here to this wick fill here. Yep. The two people that just sent charts, Scott and Somadium, I did not get anything. You just need to go to this camera button here. If it loads, there we go. Press save image. And then there's little numbers up here, or letters, sometimes numbers. Just copy and send that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Thanks, Paul, mate. Appreciate it.
See you in the morning.
Yeah,
Yo,
see you
feel
later.
it, man.
Yeah, sweet you. Safe, bro.
Yeah, Harrison.
Yeah, sweet.
Thank you.
My one runner that I secured at the daily wick fill made more than both of my two runners I secured at 1-1.
Nice.
Yeah, I want the next one to go down. I still think this is gonna continue down though.
I agree.
It's just I came back up and took us up before.
I definitely think this is gonna keep going down, man. I'm holding, you know.
Yeah, I
You're
mean, once
still
we
in
get
this?
once we get a resistance, we could probably get in again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it again though, because I already caught a trade and I don't wanna lose the profits. There's no need for it since we got such a nice trade.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Scott, I got your chart this time. Harrison, your chart looks beautiful. Scott, it did not work.
Wrong chart.
Yep, wrong chart.
You know, hey,
I'll be back in a second. I gotta step away real quick.
What were you saying?
D-boy, how are you in this?
I was
Yeah, we can
my first pick that I'm in. I'm in from 130, 136, 37, 370.
136, 370, 1 second. Let me see. GG.
You take it on the break of the 15.
Mm.
What do you say again? 136, 370?
Yeah.
Nice.
That
Oh,
was
you
nice.
got that's a nice entry, D-boy.
That's the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's a decent one, man.
So you I think yours look good. Like,
Yeah. They ain't coming back. They ain't coming. Yeah.
You just gotta be careful if it doesn't break 136 to 80.
Here, let me show you what the structure is here right now.
If
And
it
it
doesn't
hasn't
break
broken any.
136 to 80, you might as well close.
Yeah, then I could hold.
That's what it was.
No, I had to just go do something real fast.
I need about 3 more pips or so right now.
It's-
Get about 80%.
What are you in on EJ?
Yeah, I hear you, iPhone. So this should kill 30 pips.
If he comes back up here and closes above this, then I don't think he's gonna continue coming down.
I've already secured half of my profits, to be honest. iPhone. I don't know who iPhone is. I think you should put your name in, man. But
I think he's just on his phone.
yeah, I already secured half of my profits already.
Yep. See you there, Christian. I don't know what trade you took, but we had a very nice sell. So.
I know that this is gonna retrace, but after this retrace, it should come back down and start flying again, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we're coming. Sorry, I think we're coming up to here.
Sam, yeah. Okay, Sam.
That's where his entry is from, Paul. Somewhere up there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he got a nice entry. That's what I'm saying. He has room. Like he has room.
For those overnight runners, you need that nice entry.
Yeah, nice early one to give you the room to play, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's what you want to be in space, man.
And it's easier to leave a runner running from Asian to London, because like if you leave a runner running from like London to like New York, there's a lot more volume in those markets, so it can like flip flop back and forth before it like continues to go one direction.
Hang on. Did this man with this chart take a 1 minute entry?
Yep, that's a very nice buy. He's on the 1 minute, so very
Damn
experienced, intelligent chart.
1 minute is 15 minutes.
That's 15, but he took it on the 1 minute.
Yeah. Put some time into this though. That's great. I love it when people do that. Institutional level. Yep. I don't look at that, but I'm contemplating being more observant and aware of them as I see. I want to watch and see how price reacts at those, like 136, 135, like stuff like that. I've never used to look at it, and I've never had an issue, but I'm wondering if I add that in, if that would just give me a little bit more of an edge and awareness. But that's a very nice trade. I think TP2 could get hit because I think we're gonna either retest here or some sort of reaction up here. So that's a very good chart.
Is that like a candle trend trade?
You need to listen.
Oh, that's the fact that it just goes to prove the fact
that
we took sales and we were profitable, and whoever took them buys, he obviously, I don't know if he secured anything, but he should have, and he was profitable. You don't have to all go in the same direction.
Yeah, we won a trade, and the one person in the chat just said we lost after loss.
See, you lost after loss. Alright. I mean,
even when you're right, you're wrong. Waiting for confirmation. Yep. Yeah, that could. Yep, I saw that as well. But my idea was because we broke below this wick, that we would continue down. Not right away, but I think if we get resistance, we'll continue down to your 134,627 area. Because otherwise, I think this level should have held here, in my opinion. And we should not have, like, worst case scenario, we should have stayed above this wick, not gone below it. Not a retail trader selling.
Just added my buys.
Gotcha.
I just added to my buys a second ago.
Gotcha. Makes sense. See, I don't trade like that, but looks like it.
Yeah, the trade's going in my favor, so like I just want to capitalize on like my winners. When I get the correction right, I just really want to capitalize on them.
Quarters theory. Okay, so it's the 0, 0, 0s, 2 5s, and 7 5s. Good to know. I'm gonna start watching those over the next month or so and just see if I see any repetitive patterns.
Nah, there's no model or actor here, boys, in it.
Anything's possible. Yes, you can become an actor or a movie star, bro.
Man, accept my Instagram request first, man. And then we'll
What?
talk about actors and models.
What? How did you send it, man? Have a look, man. I got you straight away, bro. Come on.
30-minute close strong bullish.
Mm-hmm.
What's the likelihood it continuing up?
It has.
Yeah, man.
Accept my Instagram my Instagram request, man, before you start talking about actors and models, yeah?
Yep, yeah, we took some sells.
I quite like the fact that that 30-minute kind of closed with the... I was saying that I didn't close with the bottom leg or a top leg, really, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. We're going to fight and come back down now.
Yep.
Made a lower high, and now it's going to come back down again.
Yep, right at resistance.
If it went any higher, I would have been slightly worried.
Yep, it would have started to break the lower, lower, lower high sort of structure.
Yeah.
Yep, and it would have also been above resistance, so then it would have probably came back up to here. But did it break above the hourly or no? It didn't yet. That would be the only thing I would be concerned about. Really surprised we got that volume that before open like that. Possibly, yeah. You could take a sell once we close bearish there. If we close bearish. Yep. Oh yeah, 4-hour close. Is that coming up soon? 23. Oh yeah, that's gonna be soon. Yeah, if it breaks that hourly D-boy, I don't think I think it's gonna be changing direction.
That ain't valid no more, no?
Yep. That's kind of the last stop.
Alright,
Just looking at it now.
I'm just closing pretty soon here.
Need a serious pullback for now. Oh no. What do you mean? The candle or the wick?
Well, I mean, 15 could still go bearish, so we'll see. But
What you saying, Paul? The body or the wick?
well, if it breaks the hourly high, that would be the wick then. Getting close to 7K, 30 away.
What for tonight?
What's up?
What's that on your?
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, on YouTube we already broke 5,500.
Dope.
We are at 55.76 right now, so that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's dope.
But yeah, we've been consistently. This is 2 days in a row, 600 plus, so that's really cool. I thought we were gonna peak out at 400 for. We were there for like 3 weeks straight for any growth. Nope, I'm not in Canada. I am in Wisconsin of the United States.
Alright, gents, see it's late. I'm gonna call it a night there.
You got
Cheers, lads. Cheers, Paul.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I ain't staying up till London like you.
You're all wild.
Alright, lads. In a bit.
Sweet.
It's good to come back down, D-boy.
Yeah, coming back down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I just got out. The idea was right, but I couldn't capitalize on it. So I got in at the break of this candle right here on EJ. It was like a similar 15-minute candle. And my stop was down here. My order got filled about up here. And then
Nice.
it wasn't quite a 1-to-1. I closed a little bit before a 1-to-1. I tried to add to the position, and I don't know. I'm about break even for the session. I
Ooh.
tried to press, but it didn't work out. But I'm just glad my idea played out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense. I need to see my idea play out now.
Hopefully we get there. Like I said, I thought since we broke the wick we were going to come lower, but maybe not. When we barely hit 100 views. Yep, yeah, those. I think it took almost 6 weeks to break 100 views consistently, like for an entire week. And then we were up at like 300, and then we hit 400 a few. Probably 4 weeks ago, we started getting 400 consistently, maybe 5 weeks ago. And then we pretty much peaked at like 430, 450. And then yesterday and today, we've been getting new highs, so that's pretty cool. Took buys off 136. Yep. Yeah, I think a lot of people did that. Yeah, I'm not comfortable doing that, but I think I'm gonna watch it, like I said, for a month or so, and just see what happens on those whole number levels and whatnot.
There we go. Pushing.
Nice job, Gutter. That's all you. That is all your work, not me. Was that resistance at 400s? Yeah, if we close bearish here, I think we could come down. Yep, exactly, Jimmy.
Let's put some belief in that win.
I think Magic Keys had an update, so if you didn't do that, you should probably do that, because I believe, I thought Rakil said the update was out.
Yeah, I updated it. I've already updated it.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you? I don't remember. You just kind of. reinstall it, right?
You just make sure you uninstall it first and have your MC405 closed,
And then just reinstall it.
and then reinstall, yeah, and do the same process of attaching it, linking it.
You just go to that website.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
same
you would-
version. It's before it was version 1.44 or something. Now it's version 1.5.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, but just make sure to uninstall, then reinstall your new one.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, Diego. Oh, I got you. I know what you're saying now. Yeah, we finally broke through resistance, kind of like GJ did. Yeah, 400 was a heavy resistance. So hopefully we'll make support around 600 and start to push to 1,000. Yeah, Trello is a game changer. Because every time, I mean, especially this week for me, because it's been such a bad week. Every time I go to it, I just see, like, wow, you really shit the bed this week. And then we actually did a little group midweek recap and took some notes on what I can do better, so this never happens again. Because every time I journal a trade, I'm like, oh, I won, but I'm like, oh, still hopefully just end up break even for the week, but a little bit of profit would be great, because I think there hasn't been one losing week in a very long time, and really don't want it to be this week, but we'll see. But yeah, Trello is a game changer for sure. Or the Trixie thing's pretty cool too. So many opinions on where GJ is going. I think we're gonna come back up either here or here. This 4, I think who sent that? I think that was where's the name? He sent his chart, and it's looking like it's doing that again. Yep. Somadium. This 4 hours looking just like what this one is doing. So then maybe a bullish one and a rocket to the upside to fill this wick. That would make sense, because this one left a really big wick here, and then this would just come up and pull towards that. So we will see if we close above here on the 4 hour. That would be wild.
Can you go on the daily real quick?
I suppose.
If we don't close like on forever, like continue down and do the wick fill fully and close with the wick fill, would you look at this then as a zone, like a support zone, or no?
Yeah, I'm heading out, guys. Have a nice evening.
Peace.
Yep. See you later.
you let go.
Yep, yeah, I do. Mario, if you just go to the YouTube channel, I believe it is the first video. So let's go to the channel. No. So just go to videos. It should click uploads, not live streams. Maybe that, oh no, that's, let's pulls all of them up. Should be. Here, it's right here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your 7th row down on the right. That's how I set up the whole Trello, weekly basis. Everything, how I label it, how I do the colors, and then I also go over how I place this buy sell chart. So when you, like, if we were to look at this trade from, we go all the way back to here. If we look, where's a good one? We'll look here. So this is from April 6th right here. I'm going to have no idea where I entered this trade, but the way I place this buy sell chart, I place it on the candle I enter on in the position I entered. So once this one closed above here, I took an entry on this candle with a stop loss below this previous, it looks like. So just by placing this properly and like consistently, you can look back and you know that like you entered here, and then you can see where you entered and where you put your stop loss, what you were kind of targeting, and then you can kind of get a better idea on what you were probably thinking. And what I was probably thinking is we closed above resistance, my bias was bullish, should have waited for support to be created and this to be broken, not just a close above. But the placement of this really is important in terms of looking where, because if I would have just placed it like here and had it go across, so if it would have just looked something like the trade I took today, if I would have just did this, where did we enter? I think it was 15-minute, right? Yeah, so if I would have just did this, and I look at this 3 months down the line, I mean, like where did I enter, kind of thing, and then why is my stop loss all the way here? What was I thinking? But because you put it at the position, so we entered at the low here, so I put this there, and I put it on this candle because this is where I entered. So I know my stop loss is above the current candle. We entered at the break of the lows, targeted here. Just by looking at this, that tells you that information. So when you do go back and review your charts from weeks or months ago, you have that kind of structure to keep it organized. But I go over all that in that video as well, so that video should answer every question. In a losing game, yep, yeah, Trello is public. It is, if you go on my Instagram in the story highlights, the link is in there. See you later, Simply. Yep, yeah, Asian session Sunday to Thursday at 5:30 Central Time. Yep.
This thing is battling, bro.
I started trading. I started with baby pips with my first mentor, D. Gibby. Taught me a lot. And then I would say my main mentor was and is, and probably always will be, is Wicks Don't Lie, for sure. Because, I mean, I can't even see a day when I would be like, yep, I don't need him anymore. I know all I need to know. Just because that's never going to happen. You never can know too much, in my opinion. So, plus he's a friend, so I mean, I'm not going to just like, all right, I know what I need to know, goodbye, kind of thing. Like, that's not how I operate. You're with Devin now? Yeah, Devin's a beast. Super good guy. Really, really good friends with him too. Gibby, yep. I'm trying to get him to come on one night, but he's so busy. It's hard to get him on. But I'm hoping in the next few weeks or months to get him to come hang out. Did this one respect the hourly high or did it not? It did. I would say 15-minute looks good, but the hourly looks not so good. So I would say if this 30-minute closes like this and it breaks the low, then I like that. That'd be the same as the 15. Yeah, so 15 closes bearish and breaks this 30-minute low. That would convince me more that we should come down on the hourly as well. Otherwise, if the hourly is going to go up, in my opinion, we should respect this 30-minute and continue up and break the high. We shouldn't respect the high and break the low if we're going up, because then price is just going to kind of look something. If it breaks the low and then goes like that, like what is going on there? That doesn't make a lot of sense. So ideally, we should either respect this or respect this. Whichever one we don't respect is where price goes. So is this a buy or sell? It's whatever you want it to be. Gibbs is who you're learning from? Yep. Gibby is very good.
This to me on 30 minutes still looks solid.
Yeah, 30-minute looks much better like this.
The only thing that I don't like is just the new 4-hour is about to happen right now.
Yep, that's, yeah.
Might wick up a little higher and then come back down. Cause
Well. I am not sure, AG. I did not look at the, I didn't even see what FOMC did. I've only looked at GJ since this morning. I was gone all day. So yeah, I don't even know what like the USD pairs did. I mean, gold looks like it's doing nothing. GU, maybe a fake out or creating a low, retesting, and then we'll come back down. UJ looks like it's coming down, so let me see what the 4-hour looks like. Yeah, but it's coming into this mess right here, so yeah, I don't know. I was doing something, but I forgot what it was. I think I was pulling up a chart. Yep. Entry or break a low. Yes, I think that looks good. Yeah, I think that could make sense. The only thing I would be concerned about personally is the 4-hour close, but have seen the 4-hour open and just come fill the wick and not make much of a top wick. But the close of this is going to be important. So if we can't close underneath here, that's going to be a problem. Looks good so far, but I think wait and see. But then same idea, right? So if this does close below and we break this low, or even if this closes like bullish or like a doji and it breaks the low, it would make sense to at least come to here and then make a decision to bounce back up or continue further. So I'm not sure. This is just on TradingView. I don't trade off of FXCM, but I do like their charts on TradingView. So, yep, exactly, Jay. That's what I would think. At least, yeah. Gibbs told you I was with him. Yeah, I mean, the entry I use, I actually got from Gibbs. It took me about a year to realize that's what I was like, that's the entry I really liked. So in the past, I would always like, we close bearish, I enter right away. That's what it is. We close bullish, I enter. Like support, bullish, buy, bearish, resistance, sell. But I did okay, but ever since adding in Gibby's new low or new high to the candles, it's really change the game. I think Rick Heel does that sometimes as well too. But Gibby introduced me to that first, and in the beginning I didn't like it, but now it's the bread and butter of what I like to trade. So yeah, this thing could go bullish, so I would just be careful. Yep, yeah, no, I use LMFX and the FTMO broker. New to your channel, thanks Gene, appreciate it. What do I think of gold? I guess I mean, Iron Man broke it down earlier, but I guess I'll throw my 2 cents at it. Alright, so if we're going up, I would say something probably up here on the 4 hour. Maybe if we get above there, we get up into here. But that would just be an idea. We need to get above here first of all. So let's mark that up super quick. Something little. So this one would be like our target if we're going up. We're falling down, so the 4 hour, maybe something right there. Okay, yeah, so check the 1 hour, see how that looks. Okay, I can make that look better. Check the 30. Yeah, I think so. This would be where I would expect us to fall to. We could fall to here and then kind of have a reaction and pick a direction from there to either keep going up, or we stay in here till we get London or NY with some volume. Maybe even fall back down to like here, because I mean that would still be a nice move down, and this is most recent, but it looks like this kind of broke out and now it's going to pull back and maybe set up here. So I would say look for something to occur here, because this is now breaking below. So we mark this up here like this. See, price tried to go up, couldn't, started to come down. This was the Asian Open, so a little bit of volume to the upside. But if we look on the higher time frame, all it did was make a top wick for the hourly and continued down. We've now kind of filled this wick here, which is why, like we talked about on GJ, wicks are going to kind of pull price towards it. So this pulled price to here, and ideally we should see something here or on these bodies here, somewhere in that general area. Typically I just like to mark where we could see something happen, and then whenever price does react somewhere, then I kind of retouch it up as that is like the area it's currently reacting from, and then base ideas off of that. So if it does react off of here, but what if it's more like kind of up here and it just like taps these wicks, but we kind of see bullish stuff happening here, then I would just mark where you see what's happening right now. But ideally I think something in this area, because I mean we have this wick here, this close, and then this kind of wicked into here and then drove off really hard. So this area would be something I would be looking for gold. But I don't trade gold. I could be way off base and you should not listen to anything, but that's how I would look at GJ. So I can't imagine it's that much different, but I do not trade gold. So look at the daily real quick. Oh god, that looks like shit. Yeah, daily looks very bullish, so I wouldn't look to sell anything unless maybe like I said, something super short term, like a zone to zone kind of thing. Even then I think you're better off just waiting for a buy, because yeah, just daily doesn't look great. First of all, let's start there, because it's just stuck like in here, and we'll say like in there. So it's just really stuck in there. So that you gotta do your own analysis and see if see where you would like to trade it. Because I mean, if you were waiting for buys, kind of buying into some heavier resistance, but right now it's very bullish, so that's kind of what you need to figure out, what you're most comfortable doing. But that's what I would say for gold for right now. Ginger. AUD USD, yeah, we'll check that out. Use FXCM. Yep, hopefully that helped. What up, Stefanos? Yep, I'm gonna step away for a second and then I will go over this.
Is anybody looking for any more trades?
Nah, I don't think so, bro. You?
Nope. I'm taking a one trade and running.
I'm waiting for a final trade.
Your mic is messed up. Your mic is messed up. You need to mute the mic. It's robotic. And Neo, yes. Yeah, it's messed up. Like, it's robotic and it's lagging.
Yo, Greg, you saying you ain't taking another trade for the night?
Nope. I usually only take, if I get a good win, like a solid win, I only take one trade. Like 9 or 10 times, I only take one trade if I get the win on it.
I like your style, man.
For Asian session especially, it's hard to get like
2 good moves.
yeah. Like for New York this morning, I caught 3 good moves, but that's New York. It's a different type of volume.
Oh yeah, that is a completely different animal.
Yo, Greg, I want to be like you when I get older, man.
Like me? What?
I mean, when you grow up.
Alright, so we'll break down this and then we'll probably get ready to call it a night because not a whole lot left. So we got a daily low there. Possible wick fill on the daily there. 4 hour. Kind of looks like we're bouncing off something in here. See what this 2 hour looks like. Yep, okay, we can make that better, like that. Yeah, it looks like a buy right now from the information I have gathered so far. Looks like the hourly came down, closed below, couldn't stay lower, and is going up. 30-minute. Yeah. Kind of like faked out to the downside, you could say, but technically, if we're going to mark up a better looking zone, your last area to get underneath was right here. Fell to it, couldn't get below, price went up, so price should go up to a resistance. If you're in it already, you should be good up to this level here, maybe something at this wick, take something off the table, make it risk-free. If you're not already, next target, if you get above there, you have to get above there first, maybe somewhere up here, is what I would say. Yeah, this would be a really nice one because you're super clean going up. So that's what I would look at for AUD USD, and I don't believe there's any news for you. News should have already came out. Yep, 808, so you should be good. Looks like it could be good if you got in down here. Maybe you got in at the break of this 15-minute above here. 30-minute close once it, or 30-minute close and once it broke above. Maybe something like that, but as you can see, we did not close below here. We kind of wicked below, still no close, and then we came back up. So, gonna call it a night, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for all the number ones we put in earlier. That was cool. And I think we have one more day this week. Yes. So we'll be back tomorrow, same time. Probably gonna get on the charts around 5, and if something's setting up, might start a little early, just so everyone can kind of watch it and we don't take a trade without the stream up. So just make sure your alerts are on if they're not, and we'll be back tomorrow. See you guys later.